One. Hi, my name is Nora,
My name is Sydney. I'm a sophomore.
and our project idea is implementing a biofuel electric public transportation system to cut down on transportation emissions in the city. So I'm from Atlanta, and urbanization is becoming a bigger thing every single day. And when thinking about what I was going to do for this project, I started a pros and cons list of urbanization. And I think one of the biggest cons that a lot of people would say is a con is traffic and traffic congestion. Specifically, like when you're sitting in traffic and like you're not moving, but your car is still emitting all those emissions, like it's just not energy efficient. So we thought that since the EPA says that greenhouse gas emissions from transportation account for 27% of the total US greenhouse gas emissions, it would be a good idea to implement a bio biofuel electric transit system. Um, we in society have already seen um, the creation of alternate fuel vehicles like Tesla, Nissan Leafs, working only on electric. So why can't we implement this idea into in a larger way that could benefit society? Um, we chose biodiesel because it's non-toxic and produces less carbon emissions than petrol-laden vehicles, and we included electricity because electricity alone, I don't think would be enough power to operate these high like speed trains. So imagine this gorgeous railway system that has enough train lines to actually reach multiple locations within the city. We want to complete this project on a societal level to benefit the population of the city and be an example for other cities looking to make changes and lower the emissions of transportation. So living in a big city in Atlanta, we have a system called MARTA, and it's been around since the 70s. However, there are a lot of pros and cons with MARTA. Um, a big con that a lot of Atlanta people would say is that there aren't enough lines on the trains. It only goes, I think we only have 5, and we definitely need more because we're such a big city. And this kind of stops people from using public transportation because they can't get to where they need to. Um, another another lack is safety. Some people argue whether public transportation is safe or not, and I say that it is. Um, I would implement the idea of having a police presence on the train and on the station platforms just to make everyone feel comfortable. And yeah. Um, Another idea is catering to the commuters in the suburbs. So people live in the suburbs because they don't want to live in the city due to the high cost association with living in the city. But catering to commuters and having like lines that go out like towards the suburbs, like that could be a major cash grab. Take it away, Sydney.
So, the use of gasoline has more than 40 toxic chemicals, and with that being polluted into the air, it's believed that that is one of the causes of the rising rates of asthma and other respiratory health problems. So, by switching to electric and biofuel, it would help create a healthier environment. Um, a lot of train stations, especially, have already transferred to electric, but the problem is that it's very costly, and a mile of the track is about 4.8 million per mile, and it has an installation fee of about $2 million per mile. So it's the same with buses. It has 20 to 40% more in cost to upgrade the public bus transportations. But with that, they also have to provide more training in order to have like the maintenance men be able to like know how to fix these electric trains and cars or buses and things like that. But with that, it also can provide more jobs, about 960,000 more jobs, which could help lower the rate of unemployment, which is another big problem. Some places have tried to do this, and I found that a city called Shenzhen is the first and largest city that is full of electric buses and taxis. It is 100% electrified, and China is also 99% electrified in its public bus transportation. So, with that, it's lowering people like driving their cars because they're using public transportation, but it's also cutting their pollution because they're not using gas, which can be polluted into the air.
Okay, and so for our visual aid, what's this? Okay, so this is our visual aid. So leasing organizations AB Transito and CFF have produced a supply of multiple units of 20 electric units that are trained, and they are going to be able to run on renewable biodiesel and lines that are not currently electrified. They'll be able to run on 100% renewable biodiesel, and they have a maximum speed of 200 kilometers in electric mode and 140 when using the diesel engines. Thanks for watching.